Have you ever walked barefoot in the Science Center?
Yes.
Yes.
No, but I should.
No, that's disgusting.
No, I think that would be dangerous.
How many hours do you procrastinate grading exams?
Couple days.
Oh, days and days.
Usually at least, at the latest, 42 hours.
At least 12. Notebooks, however, are another matter.
I never procrastinate grading exams. I do them right away.
What is the highest grade you would consider giving in a class?
A B+ in a class.
B+.
A C.
A C.
A C-.
So what we do in the Johnson lab is we work with really small things. So all of the Legos in the world are made out of carbon-carbon bonds, and
I like the ones with the little prongs on them.
yeah, those are good ones.
Yeah.
And what we do with the carbon-carbon bonds is we break them and turn them into other things.
My brother did that. One time I made a big one, he broke it and stuff.
All right. Do you understand?
It's my birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Alright. Good old Jeff Johnson, how are you?
Good. Nice to see you again, Doctor. So, what we've been doing recently in my lab, so, we've in the past worked a lot with carbon-carbon bonds, right?
Absolutely, yes.
So, recently we've been working with this quinolyl ketone scaffold here.
Yes.
Right. And we can have various different electron withdrawing or donating groups off of the outer ring here.
Absolutely.
Right. So we're adding our rhodium dimer in here, right?
Right.
So that is coordinating here, and that's putting it in proximity to then oxidatively add into this bond here.
Right, what else would I do?
You see where we're going, right?
Absolutely.
So then we get into, this is the fun part.
I don't see why it isn't.
So we get our 5-membered rhodium intermediate.
Of course.
Right? Metallocycle. And from there we can branch off in any which way. So we can add, why not add a boronic acid, right?
Oh, not a boronic acid.
I know. So useful. We can add Michael acceptors, right?
Oh, of course.
And we're working on expanding the scope of the reaction, the scope of the directing groups that we're using, and I'm really excited about where this research is going.
Yes, indubitably. It's very good to hear that. I'm glad to see your research is taking a good path.
Yes, I wish you the best.
Thank you, you too.
Okay. So what we do in the Johnson lab is we mainly focus on breaking carbon-carbon sigma bonds.
What's a sigma bond again?
So that's just a single bond.
Oh,
Right.
Okay, yeah.
And the way we do that, we use this molecular scaffold and inserting rhodium next to this ketone in the quinolyl ketone scaffold, right?
Ketone. What's a ketone?
That's just an oxygen double bonded to a carbon. Right.
Double
So this inserts itself into the bond adjacent to the ketone.
Why?
It's coordinated to the nitrogen in the scaffold, so it coordinates onto this lone pair.
What does this have to do with med school? Does this have
Well,
anything to do?
There's a lot of different mechanisms that they have to come up with to create drugs, right? So that's how that would apply to med school for you.
It's not really what I want to do, but okay. It's not what, but it's okay.
Anyway, so then we get.
How would you draw this as a chair structure? Like I'm really trying to work on my chairs.
Well, chair structures are really only with cyclohexanes, and these are aromatic rings, So they would just be planar, right? So from here we get we can insert into an intermediate and get structures that look something like this, right? So do you understand that?
No, could you just start from the beginning again, please?
Okay.
Okay.
What do you do in the Science Center when everybody has left?
Usually take a lap around the 3rd floor, because there's not as many people up there.
Racing in chairs down the hallway.
Chair racing at night.
And also sing in the hallway.
I sit by myself and I grade papers.
Who in the department is most likely to be in the Illuminati?
Turlington, for sure.
For sure.
Right now, I think it's Dr. Jason Gilmore.
There are all sorts of crazy stories about what goes on behind the curtain in Gilmore's lab.
Me.
What is your worst chemistry joke?
I don't even have a bad chemistry joke. That's how pitiful my chemistry joke telling is.
I guess when the hydrogen atom complained that it lost its electron and its friend asked, "Are you positive?"
How you name amino acids. Okay, so you can remember that tryptophan is a W because you have to say it like Elmer Fudd. It's twiptophan.
So sodium and neon are walking, and sodium says, "Wait, I think I've lost an electron." Neon says, "Are you sure?" Sodium says, "Yeah, I'm positive."
I have all sorts of bad dad jokes, but I don't have bad chemistry jokes.
All good.
They're all good. They're all good.
I don't know if this is the worst, but I'm going to share it anyway. Those paramagnetic compounds, they sure are shifty.
Thank you, PChem Lab Reports, for giving me an odd sense of satisfaction after pulling back-to-back all-nighters.
Thank you, Green Crystal Lab, for causing me most of my stress my freshman year. I still don't know where my crystals went.
Thank you, water faucets, for spewing water with the force of a fire hydrant when I turn the nozzle ever so slightly. Thank you, 7 a.m. Oracle Lab, for developing my coffee addiction.
Thank you, professors, for writing essays in every email. Looking at you, Gilmore.
Thank you, professors, for letting us use dry ice to make the lab look like Hogwarts.
Thank you, professors, for letting us barge into your offices literally anytime. Thank you, professors, for motivating us through our failures.
Thank you, professors, for never giving up on us.
Thank you, professors, for giving us life advice and sharing your love of chemistry.
And finally, thank you to each and every one of you professors for investing in our future.